things to do. But at the same time, when this is basketball season, and really focused and trying to improve as a team.
I noticed you have a thing called the Juju Bees.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Yeah, well, I invite a group of kids to games, throughout the year, and sometimes I sit down and talk to them, and and just give them advice, and take pictures, things of that nature. But I also do a little thing called Junior Hornets, and I do things in the community throughout the year round. It's not just during the seasons. Things out through the summer, whether it be community service camps. It's potential hurricanes every year out there. So I'm always doing stuff with them, in that sense. So it's definitely refreshing to help give back and things like that.
What about your hometown, Chicago? Do you do anything there?
Not at this moment. It's where I'm at right now. I'm in New Orleans. I love Chicago and everything that has molded me to the person I am now. But I think New Orleans needs some help and our help and a lot of people outside New Orleans don't really understand that they have a lot of work to do in terms of recovery. So anytime I can help, I'm all for it.
What does Big Bully think of New Orleans?
Big Bully is, man, he's in a coma. I haven't used him in a while, so I may even give it up. Like I have four new balls. That ball is just kind of old, so it's still my first though. So it collect dust, but it's for a good cause. I'm focused on the season.
You mentioned when we met with you before the game that you were going to head to Lawrence this summer. Is that something you're planning on, or?
Well, yeah. I mean, I've been doing summer league these past 3 summers, and so kind of my focus is working hard, working out, getting in top shape for that, and things like that. But hopefully, after this season, I can go out there and just spend time with the coaches and the players, and hopefully some guys can come back for alumni games, things like that. So it should be good to come back.
Do you think it's important for Kansas to keep that family, the alumni come back and play with the current team?
It's good to show your face, showing that hey, that you didn't take anything for granted. You go out there and just try to give the guys advice, and just show your face. You don't just want to get that impression that you're too big for anything. And a place like Kansas, so many guys to come out there, and I think that's why the environment is much easier for people to come back and give their time and advice and things of that nature.
What do you think of the Jacks' chances this year?
I think they should do real good. They have a solid team, inside, outside presence. They play fast. And they really gives them a great chance. They have quick guards. And they're just deep. They're a deep team, and if they're focused, and I know they are, and coach and staff are going to get them guys playing at a high level. And I know Sharon, the leader, and Cole, they had a taste of obviously national championship success, and not getting there last year. So I think that will really push them over this year.
Will you be in Indianapolis if they play in the title game again?
If the schedule allows it, that's how it is for everything. The schedule allows it.
So you're the good luck charm list.
Yeah. Whatever it is, we'll take all the positive energy we can get around here.
What's the difference between the pressures of being? I mean, even the last year you were at Kansas, that team was picked to finish pretty high, go deep in March Madness, which it ended up you guys finishing the Elite Eight against UCLA. What's that pressure like for kids? When you're 18, 19, 20 years old, different than the NBA pressure.
It's not too big of a difference. I mean, I think it's just so much more emphasis in college games because it's 30 or 40 of them. NBA is just long, and you want to play for position with seeding, and then when the playoffs starts, you focus on one team for 7 games. So college, I think everything's magnified loss. You can drop out of consideration for a 1 seed, things like that. So I think the implications, to really take care of your conference, things like that. But in the league, you just want to have a steady improvement or steady, try to have too many injuries. There's a lot of things that go into the NBA season because it's so long. But come playoff time, and regardless of the seeding, you just got to play.
Did playing it at a place like Kansas, where the expectations are high every year, did that help prepare you, maybe mentally? Obviously, your game was where it was in college, and you always have to get better when you get to the NBA. But mentally, going through those rigors of playing at a place like Kansas help you?
Yeah, the expectations are high, and you know that before as you're getting recruited, and you decide to go there, and so when you go to a place like that, it's good to play with guys that are also hungry like that in a sense, and they know that, you know, if that's the expectations, you know, to go to Final Four. And, you know, you when you're tired, you know, you're going to push through. You know, you always have that extra edge, I think, and I think that helps even at this level, you know, playing, you know, because you're always playing around good guys with and against. So, you know, just being in that, having that competition, even in practice, that's the same thing in Kansas. You know, everything's competitive, and, you know, good practice means, you know, good performance in games.